In today's video, I wanted to talk about what worked and what didn't work for Christmas, as well as going over our budget. So first things first, let's talk about the elf on the shelf. I think our elves will be visiting us again this year, probably for the last year, I'm not quite sure. My kids enjoy them, however, Maui fell in love with our elf on the shelf this year, and so that was kind of detrimental at times coming home to that. Every year on Christmas Eve, we do a gingerbread competition and it gets better and better each year. This year we will do the same thing. However, we will buy the houses already put together and assembled and we just have to decorate them. If I have to spend more money, I'll do that. But I also think I kind of want to bring the kids with me to the store and have them like pick out the decorations that they put on their gingerbread houses to make it that much more competitive. We normally post them on Instagram and Facebook and have people vote for like a few hours, and then whoever wins, I mean, they don't win anything, but like just gloating privileges. But it is something that our kids love so much. And like my mom really enjoyed watching it this year. So I think I may even include her because she comes over for Christmas Eve. And it's just one of those super fun traditions that we really, really love. I felt like something that we really struggled with this year was it was super busy. Ellie was ending cheer and her team went all the way to the Super Bowl. Casey started basketball. Ellie had like the Christmas festival at our school. Casey was in the spelling bee. There was just a lot of like extra things going on, and Jeff and I had to divide and conquer, and I felt that that was really challenging at times. Ellie is not doing cheer this year, but Casey is doing basketball, so that's just something that's kind of like a major balancing act that Jeff and I have to do. Like this year I took Casey to basketball and he took Ellie to the school. Sometimes it's uncomfortable for me to be at the school on the weekends because I work there, so it was nice that she still got to do it, but it was just kind of sad that I missed that like Santa picture with her this year. I loved our home decor this year. I added like felt like something new every week outside. This year we had the Mickey head illuminated. We had lights on the house. We had a Mickey like disco ball. I had lights on all of the pillars. I of course had a wreath. We had some blow up stuff in the yard, and I feel like every year we will add a few more things and just make it that much better. I just really, really enjoyed it. I thought it looked really nice. It looked very pretty and it looked put together. This year we did Thanksgiving at home, and it was quite possibly one of my favorite Thanksgivings at home ever. I love the way that the table and everything looked. The food came out great. I have truly mastered like the whole crock pot Thanksgiving thing, and it just works so well for our family. My mom and uncle did come over, and that was nice. And work for me is super busy in Thanksgiving time, and you know, the whole month of November, because I'm doing Thanksgiving, I'm prepping for Christmas. I work in special needs preschool, and so it's just a lot of work on me. And so I really felt that I needed Thanksgiving break, and I enjoyed like the games we played, the conversations that we had. Ellie made a game at school, and so we all kind of went around and asked questions. And I don't necessarily think that that game was the best version, but I do think that like having some sort of table game fun conversation is definitely something that I want to do. It was just something that we enjoyed, but I did regret, like I did give them their Christmas pajamas, and I think that was it. I might have given them like a hot cocoa topper, but I would like to do some sort of like Christmas box. I don't like giving a Christmas Eve box because I would like for them to have their Christmas jammies for like the whole season. But I definitely want to add something to Thanksgiving as like a, you know, here's to Christmas type thing. I did do a little box on my front porch for our delivery drivers, and they were so appreciative of that. We still have issues with FedEx. As you can see, it's like an ongoing joke. They could stop and find my house for treats, but they can't ever stop to find my house to deliver a package. But Thanksgiving was something that we really enjoyed this year. I don't feel that I'm going to need a ton of decor when the time comes. I kind of did like a woodsy theme in my dining room, a fun black and white country farmhousey in like the living room kitchen, and I did Grinch in the office, and I would like to continue that theme. The kids did not have any decorations in their rooms this year, and I had a little bit in my room, and I think that is something that the kids mentioned, that they do miss having some decorations in their room. So that is something that we will probably focus our money on this year, you know, when it comes to like decor budget, because I don't really think that I'm going to need a ton for like around the house. We'll see. We did some fun stuff this holiday season. So, you know, we had Thanksgiving break where we, decorated and hung out with family and things like that. We did Christmas. We went to Illumination of the Night, I think is what it was called. It was at our local Six Flags, and the kids really, really enjoyed that. I brought the younger three and they had a lot of fun. Trevor went to like some downtown areas and did like little, events and things like that there. And that was a lot of fun. We, of course, did the plastic wrap game on Christmas Eve, which is a fan favorite, and we will do that every single year. However, I have increased our budget so that maybe we can all go and like grab some fun things for it. This year will be, a year where I think about doing things like events. So, Casey got to go to an Atlanta Hawks game. Aubrey got her nose pierced. Trevor went and did some stuff in like downtown Dallas, downtown Ackworth, downtown Kennesaw area and things like that. And the kids really enjoyed those type of events. So I would like to find some more like local fun things to do for them for Christmas this year, because those are things that they hold value to. This will be my first Christmas without Simba, and I dread pulling out our stockings and finding his stocking. He loved Christmas. He was spoiled. He was our baby, and we really enjoyed him and we'll miss him. The girls and I kind of have had a standing tradition in this house, at least, that we decorate the tree. It's just something the girls and I do. Casey will come and help a little bit, but he doesn't really care about putting things on the tree. Like, he'll help me like put the hooks on and things like that. But that's something that the girls and I really enjoy and we love doing. It just truly brings a lot of joy to our life. They do help me here and there. Like, Aubrey helped me decorate the dining room this year. Ellie helped me in the living room. They have really started to enjoy decorating more. And I'm not as picky as I used to be. I feel like I had a really good balance of like pretty decor out, but it wasn't like taking over our house. It was a lot of signs and things like that I love from like Kirkland's and Hobby Lobby and things like that. And the beauty of that is you just put it on the wall and take it off when you're done with some command strips, and you don't have any damage or anything like that to your house, which is, always a huge benefit. We also did things like made reindeer food. Ellie loves that. She does it every year. You just put some oatmeal and stuff like that into a bag and sprinkle it on the lawn. These were fun treats I made at school, some fun lights I made at school. I just wanted to remind myself that work takes a lot of my effort, because I really try to make the holiday season special for my school babies as well as my own babies. And, that's something that I need to get better at balancing. Not to mention we have like all these fun days, like I dressed up like a reindeer. I was a dog. This is all the things I got from my families in my classroom. Like, I was spoiled this year, like insanely spoiled. And I did not have enough thank you cards, and I felt super guilty about that. And so that is something I want to make sure that I have, is like plenty of thank you cards. I want to make sure that I get my students their gifts early so that we're not stressed about that. We do like our annual shopping trip. That's something that I definitely want to do, watching Christmas movies. Like, I've just really, really enjoyed this holiday season, and just we kind of took a step back, not even realizing what 2022 had in store for us. And I'm so glad that we did, because I felt like we really enjoyed the holiday season and we weren't as stressed. So some traditions that we, will keep doing. I think the elf on the shelf will come and visit us. We'll obviously do trick-or-treating. We will do Thanksgiving home again. We debated going to Florida for Christmas, but I think all the kids, kind of agreed that they kind of want to be here for Christmas. Ellie will have her Disney trip, her one-on-one Disney trip, and we'll be going around Christmas time for her. So that's something fun that we're doing, but we're going to try to find some new things to do. So the people that did this light show actually do one on the Atlanta Motor Speedway. So I think we're going to do that this year. I would like to take the kids up to Gatlinburg for a weekend. I think that's going to be like our big thing, or like Stone Mountain, something like that. I try to plan a ton of these things and it's just not possible. It's truly not. So we're going to find one big place to go this year for, the Christmas season. Halloween is on a Monday this year. So that week I will work on taking all of the Halloween decorations down. And then around like the 4th, 5th of November, I will start decorating. I used to have a day off in November. I no longer have that. And it took me a good amount of time this year to decorate for Christmas. I kind of did like little spurts at a time. So around the 4th or 5th, I will start decorating and hope to have everything done by Thanksgiving. We will do our, some sort of Thanksgiving Christmas box on Thanksgiving night, like we do, where I normally give them an ornament, some pajamas, some hot cocoa, things like that. I've kind of stopped doing Hallmark ornaments because unless I see one that they really love, and I just buy them an ornament. I buy them an ornament that fits. If it's a Hallmark ornament, great. If it's not that big of a deal. I will still buy them for me. But I just kind of mess around and see what I think will, fit their personality this year. We will do the saran wrap game on Christmas Eve and maybe do a shopping trip for that. We will be doing the sibling gift exchange. That is just something that I really enjoy doing. I used to have them pick names. I really go back and forth on if I want them to pick names or just buy one gift for someone. They do tend to like to buy for the one person, but I almost feel like I would like to take budget away from me and how I spend and let them all buy each of one of their siblings something and like give them like a $20 budget or something. We have a lot of fun when we go to a certain mall and do that, and I would like to do that again this year. I would like to, however, maybe start that over like Thanksgiving break. We've been tending to do it the first week that we're off of school around like the 18th, but I'm just not sure that we're going to have time for that this year because we are going to Disney with Ellie. So I got to figure out when to do that and go ahead and do that. That is something that we will do every year. And then, just the little things, I do a lot for like my classroom as well, and I buy my students things, and I buy things for that they give their parents and whatever. So just being aware of all those things and making sure that I have time and money and effort for all of that. So as for our holiday 2023 budget, that is going to be a little bit different than it was in years past because everything is just so dang expensive right now. Trevor? So the major parts of our Christmas budget are, of course, I have Halloween costumes and Halloween candy. Jeff and I handed out candy this year, and Aubrey took Ellie out. Casey went to a friend's house, and Trevor went to a party or something. I don't remember. I have a feeling Aubrey will want to go to a party this year, so I don't know if Jeff and I will get to hand it out. We really enjoyed that, just like hanging out at home, not really doing much. For the month of November, I want to focus on buying presents for my family, and in that I have my mom, my dad, my uncle, and my brother. I would like to buy my best friend and her husband their Christmas gift. I would like to buy all of the teachers and my co-workers. I have Ellie needing 2 teachers, Casey needing 6, Aubrey needing 4, Trevor needing 3. All of Ellie's specials in our front office area, and then I have a ton of coworkers that I work with. I will buy my co-teacher something a little bit nicer, and everybody else will get something kind of smaller. Honestly, I'll probably just stick to like pre-K, and then like I don't know how I'm going to do it because it's kind of hard, but like I do like to give somebody a little bit of something. For me, I like to go for like the specials teachers, my coworkers that isn't my main teacher that I work with. I'll go and buy a few bags of like Lindt chocolate Toblerone bars, and we hand those out. And they love them, and we just put them in like a fun little bag, and Ellie will write them a note or whatever. And same thing for the kids' teachers. I can also do like $5 gift cards. Like it's not much, but it's just what I can do. I mean, it is what it is. But I kind of like to start buying the little $5 gift cards like now. Every time you go to Target, add a $5 gift card to your order, and then you don't feel that pinch as much. And then sometimes I don't even need that money as part of my Christmas budget because I've taken it out of elsewhere in our budget. So I would like to get all of those done by November. Of course, I need a lot of wrapping supplies this year. Surprisingly, I've kind of not bought them for the past few years, and I need boxes and all kinds of stuff. So I want to make sure that I get that done. Last year, I really struggled with boxes. And then I put to check on decor, so I will add a few more